So next point is the velocity time graph. So suppose I draw the velocity time graph like this, and a certain point A I draw a tangent. So here there are two angles. In anti-clockwise direction the angle is theta, in clockwise it is alpha. So we define instantaneous acceleration as dv by dt, which is the slope of velocity time graph. So here acceleration will be dv by dt, which can be equal to tan theta or minus of tan alpha. Now there are various cases based on theta. So first case is when theta is less than 90 degree. So tan theta will be positive and hence acceleration will be positive in such a case as given by this graph. Then we have if theta is 90, then tan theta will tend to infinity and hence acceleration tends to infinity as shown over this graph. If theta is greater than 90 degree, tan theta will be negative. So acceleration will be negative as shown in this graph. If theta is 0 or 180 degree, tan theta will be 0. So acceleration will be 0 as shown in this graph. Now another point is analysis of the AT graph. So here we have A as dv by dt. So we have dv as adt. We integrate both sides and integration of dv will give us v minus u, which will be integration of adt from the limit 0 to t. So from here v is equal to u plus integration of adt and limit is from 0 to t. This is called the first equation of motion. And here the thing is that integration of adt is the area under curve with proper sign. So we can write v is equals to u plus a1 minus a2 plus a3. So this is how we can use AT graph for calculation of initial and final velocities and finding relation between them. Then we have another equation that v is equals to ds by dt, the definition of instantaneous velocity. So ds here will be v dt, ds is the elemental displacement. So we can say that integration of ds is integration of v dt, limits from 0 to s, from 0 to t. So integration of ds will give us the displacement and it is equal to integration of v dt. Limit is from 0 to t. So this we call as the second equation of motion. So if we analyze in terms of graphs of velocity and time, the graphs will be like this, and displacement will be area under velocity time graph, which is integration of v dt and which will be equal to a1 minus a2 plus a3. Now if we I denote a term mod s for the distance. It's not exactly the distance, but I use this term to denote to the distance. So if I find mod s, that can be written as integration of mod v dt from 0 to t, and that is equal to a1 plus a2 plus a3. So we can say that distance is the area under velocity time graph without sign. For example, here velocity time graph is given. So displacement will be integration v dt, which will be area under graph with sign, and upward area is to be taken as positive and the downward as negative. So we have displacement as a, and distance will be without sign, so we will have 3a as the distance. Now there is one important application that a is equal to dv by dt. So it can be written as dv by ds into ds by dt. So I assume that velocity is not 0, so that this ds is not 0 and this mathematical function is well defined. So we have ads is equals to vdv. So just integrate that and we have integration of ads from 0 to s as integration of vdv from u to v. Solving this equation, it gives v square is equals to u square plus twice integration of ads. This we refer to the third equation of motion. Then we have analysis of as curve like this, and here integration of ads is a1 minus a2 plus a3. So this is another relation that we have got. So these are the first three videos on the concept of motion in a straight line. In this video I have discussed only the equations, only the concepts or the basic facts which are used to solve questions. I have omitted any sort of more than extra theory or any unnecessary explanation. So it's the mathematical approach of studying physics, that what is the output, that what is the thing, what are the equations which are used to solve questions, so you can have a better perspective. In case of concept videos, you can refer to concept videos, But here this video is just to give you the optimal theory needed to solve questions of physics. So this is the purpose behind making these videos. If you have any doubt, you can ask in the comment section. Thank you and have a nice day.